It's time to lock it in, man. It's time to lock it in. If you ever need a sign in your life to focus on your goals, on your dreams, missions, and purposes, let this be the sign. You have everything in the world going in your favor, but you are not taking a risk and jumping for the dreams that you want. No one has ever won playing it safe. Nobody. It's time for you to go for the game-winning shot. It's time for you to go for the home run. There are only 2 more months left of this year. That's it. Just 2 more months left of this year. What are you going to do about it? And then next year, the year 2025, will be a whole nother 365 days for you to do something special. But for some odd reason, many people, they do not believe in themselves. And for the people who believe in themselves, they are not moving intentionally about their life. They are waiting for some president to come save them. They are waiting for someone out of an electoral seat, out of the skies, to come and save them. No. The only person who can save you is yourself. There is nobody coming to save you. If you want to become successful, you have to do it yourself. If you want to become a doctor, you have to go do it yourself. If you want to create a successful business, you have to go do it yourself. There's no one coming to save you, man. You have all these things going for you: intellect, toughness, confidence, bravery. But yet you won't take no risk. You won't take no risk. Fortune favors the brave. So the moment you accumulate your skills, accumulate some money, why not jump out? Why not jump out and take a risk on your goals and on your dreams? Because let me tell you this, right? All it takes is one time. It's the snowball effect. Imagine climbing up a mountain, and once you reach the top of the mountain, you grab some snow and you make it into a snowball. You roll it down the hill, and then that tiny snowball will start to accumulate more snow. It will get bigger and bigger and bigger, and then eventually you have an avalanche. All it takes is for you to win one time. That's all it ever takes, is just one good time, and then now it's a snowball effect. But how can you ever get that one time if you do not lock in and jump out for what you want? There are so many people in life who live with this victim mentality, as if someone's going to feel sorry for them, regardless of how bad your life was growing up. No one doesn't care. But what they do care about is your story, your success story. That's what they care about. They don't care about what you had gone through. They want to hear about what you had gone through and how you made it to the top. They don't care about you being poor. Now, if you were born poor and then escaped that to become rich, now they care because you went from underdog to a champion. You went from underdog to a winner. That's a story that people can look at and say, you know what? I like that story, but right now, while you are not doing nothing good with your life, that's not a story that people will want to read. It's not one. Because so often in life, we second guess ourselves. You self-sabotage yourself all the time. There's this business that you want to start, but then your first thought is, oh, what if it don't work? What if I run out of money? You are self-sabotaging yourself before you can even experience any level of success. And even if you was to fail, so what? Even if you was to fall short, so what? Why are you sabotaging yourself? It's one thing for your family to sabotage you, for your enemies to sabotage you, for the world to sabotage you, but it is another for you to sabotage yourself. There is no honor in that. That cannot be respected. Because it's you versus the world, and here you are going against yourself. You are the only thing that is standing in your way. Some of you want to start this business and then you're saying, oh, well, what if I fail? So what? Some of you want to become a doctor. Oh, well, what if I don't pass the exams to get to med school? So what? Life doesn't end when you have a shortcoming. Life doesn't end when you have an obstacle in the way. It's not over. And why are you so quick to think about all these failures and setbacks and obstacles? You should be thinking about winning. And I'm not saying you're going to have a plan B or a plan C, but you should be focused on getting your plan A out the way first. You talking about losing and failing, you haven't even started yet. How can you lose when you haven't even done nothing yet, man? You can't, because there is nothing to lose. Right now, some of you right now who are watching this are in your 20s. There is no reason why you are in your 20s, 21, 22, 23, 27, and you're not taking no risk. You are so young. You have youth on your side and you're playing with it. If you fail right now in your 20s, in your 30s, you have 40 more years, 50 more years of life ahead of you. Talking about you were afraid to fail for what? All because what people may laugh at you. So how many people really go for their dreams? It's zero. It's zero. So many people live by this mentality of, oh, if I fall short, it's over. And I'm telling you here right now, it's not over. If you have a setback, you are still in the game. You are still in the game. There have been so many millionaires and billionaires who have went bankrupt. They lost everything. Their wife done left them. Their kids done left them. And then years later, they want it all back. And then some. Because as long as you have that fire and that grit in your heart, there is always a chance to win. But if you say that it's over for you, then guess what? It's over for you, regardless of how you feel. Because I am my biggest supporter. I'm my biggest fan. That's why I will always become successful regardless of what's in front of me, because I never give up on myself. Even if the world turns their back on me, I won't turn my back on me. Even if my family turns their back on me, I still have my back. So tell me this, right? Why are you so quick to sabotage yourself before you can even get started doing something that you are genuinely passionate about? You care about that business. You care about becoming a dentist. You care about becoming the best version of yourself, but yet you say, oh, I can't do it. What if I fall short? So what, man? You have to get out of that mindset of, oh, what happens if this happens? Those are what ifs. Those are not reality. Those are not real. Those are things they are a figment of your imagination. They never happen. They never happen. They don't even exist. They only exist if you go out and you allow them to exist. There's no such thing as failure if you are constantly going up and getting up off of the ground after you don't fall, after you don't fail. But if you get knocked down and then you refuse to get up, that's a failure. That's someone who quits. Some of you have all these things in your life that you are blessed with. Strength, power, authority, confidence, bravery, but here you are not using it. No, you owe it to yourself and you owe it to the world. There are so many people who will pray for the things that you have right now. There are so many people who will pray to be your height, pray to be your built, everything, pray with your intellect. There are so many people who will wish to have all the things that you have and you are wasting it, all because you're scared. Talking about, oh, I don't want to apply for this job because I might get rejected. So, that job doesn't know you. And if that job rejected you, another job that's better may accept you. Oh, some of you dudes are afraid to approach this female. And then you say, oh, well, what if she rejects me? So that's one out of a billion. Literally, that is one out of a billion. Your life is not done with, man. You have so many other things to accomplish. So many things in your path, in your favor. But you are sabotaging yourself. You need to lock in and say, man, regardless of what happens, I'm going to win. That's how I live my life. And that's how you should live yours. Regardless of the outcome, you should be able to say, man, I did a good job. I put it all on the line. No one couldn't turn me away. No one couldn't turn me down. It was only me who could turn me down, and I never did it. Because I believe in myself and I know that I am worthy for all the success that I need and that I deserve. Stop sabotaging yourself and watch how much your life will change. We are going into a whole nother new year. 2025. But how will that year go for you? At the end of the year, people always come up with all these New Year declarations about, oh, I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to get on a new diet plan. I'm going to have a budget for my financial goals and for my financial plans. And then 3 months into the year, they quit because they're not dedicated. They have lied to themselves. The biggest person who you could ever lie to is not your mom, your son. It's you. You are the biggest person who you could ever lie to. You have all these goals and dreams. Why would you lie to yourself? Why would you just lie and say, oh, I want to achieve this, and then you never go out and do it? No. Every dream that you have is meant to be brought into reality. It's meant to be brought in real life. Do not quit. Your time is coming. I promise you. If you have enjoyed this video, please give me a like, a comment, and a subscribe. Thank you.